Afternoon. Thought I'd do a garden update today. I'm in the middle of mucking around with some other bits and pieces, but I thought I'd do it anyway. Start at bed 1. The zucchinis are in, and there's some rainbow chard just along the front here. The thing that's really interesting about this bed though is we have carrots popping up absolutely everywhere. We have some over there in between the mangles, some over the back there, some right over there, some more as far up as here. Yes, well, there's another clip on this. I think I owe someone breakfast in bed. Anyway. Yeah, so we've got little plants popping up everywhere that I didn't plant. There's another one over there. That's a sweet basil. There's heaps of sweet basil, and there's more carrots under the zucchini. So, and it'd be interesting to see how they go. The zucchinis, off the top of my head, I think they're Lebanese, I'm not too sure. Some of the mangles over there have been picked and used as fodder. Other bits and pieces are going to be used in a silver beet pesto I saw on Simple Savings site, so give that a whirl on the weekend. Yes, well, lettuce is going great that Mum gave me, and these are all the carrots from what some are doing. Excellent germination rate on the mixed heritage. Not so good on our Nance and Dragon, and not crush hot on the little baby ball carrots. And that's just another sowing I've done. So, and some more of Mum's lettuce. So, bed 1's looking pretty good. I'm pretty chuffed with that at the moment. Bed number 2, we have the snake beans. Got something going on with their leaves at the moment, not too sure. So, I don't know whether that's because they've been waterlogged lately with all the rain or what. The cos, or I think it's romaine in the States you call it. That lettuce is coming on fine. Another row of mango, transplanted kohlrabi, looking like a bit of a midget. There's some more sweet basil, that's just going to keep coming up all through the garden. Can't really complain about that. That's our little feral broccoli, or volunteer broccoli, I think. There's another one over there. And the rest here is the purple Vienna kohlrabi and mango, and the 2 capsicums or peppers that we bought down at Bunnings. I also transplanted out some flowers from the barrel that had the mini kohlrabi in, and they're being put around the yard. This is Bianca's new friend. It's a tortoise, I believe. I may be wrong, but I think his name's Harold. Wave to the viewers, Harold. No. Doesn't want to, that's alright. Cage. This is a mini white cucumber that Wassama Doing gave me. We've got 6 of them in there at the moment, and I'm not too sure whether we'll thin them out. This is a donut style reservoir barrel, so we'll see how that goes there with those guys. Water chestnuts, just waiting for their bath. Leeks flowering. These leeks have done really well, really impressed with them in there. Some purple or opal basil. These are the Wapsipinicum. The tomatoes I said right the last time, but not this time. That's those guys. I thinned them out to 2, and since I thinned them out, they've just gone great guns. I'm just mounding up around them. I did a quick job the other day, a la Praxis style, as it seems to become known. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks, Ray. More Colorado potato beetles. Get rid of those guys quickly off the screen. Oh, one's in spiderweb. Cape gooseberries, still a few flowers on that. Bed number 3. Oh, hello. These are all the seed trays we had, and as the plants of Amish paste, 4 lots, as the seeds have been advancing a bit, we've been potting them out. So these are my leftover melons and cucumbers. They'll be going to friends and family. This is my tagging system, so I know how things are. So I know what things are. This looks like a vine, correct? So what normally grows on a trellised vine? Cucumbers. Okay. Tomatoes. Tomato has a vine. What sounds like vine? Wine. They must be brandy wine. I need help, I know. They're our Thai purple long eggplants. They're Rosa Bianca, and the Undubullet. As you can see, I've used worm cast I freshly harvested the other day. So we're getting a lot of volunteer tomatoes and bits and pieces up in there, so I've got to keep an eye on that so I know things are true to type. These are what we think are white eggplants from the market. Sad, lonely little undumpulet. They've got a really bad strike rate. Out of 6, they're the only 2 that have come from that punnet. Unless that's one over there. And that's the only one out of the first 6 punnet of 6, sorry. Cumin, really interesting to see how that grows. And soil. But number 3, Bianca's sage is flowering beautifully. First time we've got flowers of our sage. Kohlrabi's been harvested as we want coleslaw. The Russian kale there will come out when the kohlrabi's all gone, and we'll do something in there. Little capsicum, mixed capsicum's doing well over there. Can't wait to find out what he is. Leeks and onions are doing alright. These dragon carrots have just gone crazy. Huge. There's that one there, and that one over there. They've just gone Burko in size. So it'd be good if we can get them to go to seed. The other Nance carrots and dragons in there are doing alright. A spot of weed, excuse me. The thyme we pop down the corners doing alright. Broccoli, we're still picking off little flowers. Donut barrels, both of these, just to get that out of the way. Donut reservoir. Bianca's comfrey from over here. She was actually kind enough to send some roots down, and we have more comfrey growing under the lemon tree, so that's excellent. Very happy about that. Very generous plant. But we've got 2 crowns going in there, so it'll be interesting to see how they go in the wicking barrel. Minnesota, or mini Minnesota rock melons from Awesome doing. Thank you! So we're going to try and vine those guys up a cage just to see how it goes. This is num nums for tonight. Whole heap of broccoli and a chicken stir fry. Alrighty, we have 3 kiwis over there, cucumbers. So they're doing really well. I think there's the hang on, Lebanese is one. I think the other is the Muncher Berkeley, I'm not too sure about that. I'll correct it with some text if I'm wrong. Our Madagascar beans, they're doing really well, or the centre one is. I'll put some wire up just to help things trellis on. Corn. Can you see all our lovely popcorn? Well, that's been our only dud crop up to now, except for the undumpulets so far. We have one lonely little popcorn. So we're going to try peanuts in here, mounding up the centre of the bed and planting some peanuts in here. And what I'm going to do is just leave the corn. If the corn comes through, fine, fantastic. If it doesn't, well, hopefully we'll have our first harvest of peanuts. This is a volunteer or feral tomato, and it's gone absolutely Burko. It has gone feral. The amount of tomatoes on there is just insane. The one main branch comes down to there, separates over there to one, and there's one just hanging around in there. So we made up another pot of chili and tomato paste earlier. Blueberries bouncing back, we've got leaves on it, looking a lot healthier than it was. But down in here we have a beautiful little white-lipped tree frog. So he lives in this barrel, so unfortunately we can't fill it up because I don't want to drown the poor bugger with a hose down the pipe. So we leave him there and we water with watering can at the moment. He's a very happy little fellow. He's been in there for months. So anyway, the sunflowers are starting to form their little flowers. Beetroot's gone crazy. We're going to have to start using those leaves in salads and thin them out. Duckweed, aquaponics setup. So talk about that one in another clip. The Amish paste have really started to kick on. Thanks to Ben. Thanks Ben. I watched one of his clips and he was saying how he tips the growth points and the fruit perform a lot better. So I went around ahead of all the tomatoes that had set and pinched out the fruiting tip, and what we've got on here is doing a lot better. They're filling out to a larger size and looking healthier. Red Crystal told me the name of them. I think that's Angelica. The Jerusalem artichokes are doing really well. The lavenders, there's 3 lavenders in there, they're doing well. The asparagus, I'm going to try some companion planting and put some flat leaf parsley in here and see how we go. These chilies have gone crazy. I picked a nice big one upstairs, ready for a a curry on the weekend with some friends, so he's doing really well. Got some turmeric that's decided to shoot. The galangle's going alright. The Thai garden's doing alright. Lemongrass has settled in nicely. The basil and the capsicum have both taken off, so I think that wicking bed will do alright. Pumpkins and other bits up there doing fine. Pumpkins, potatoes. I know what I meant. Well, that's pretty much all it. I've got, I'm going to do a short aquaponics update clip because I haven't done one for ages, and I might try and show you some of the seeds we've saved in another one, but I've probably rabbited on too long for this clip anyway, so hope you all have a great one and take it easy. See ya.